Excuse me. Yes, people, them. Welcome back to Danny AFC TV. What's good in the hood? I'd like to start tonight, sure, boss. Bigging up Chloe. I was baffed. Oh, you eating your tray? I'm not your pork. Sorry, dog. I was back today looking for Colchester versus the Arsenal under 21s. I was like feeling emotional. I was like, where's this game? And Chloe sent me a picture like, damn, I think game's tomorrow. Bearing in mind, this is a bird that doesn't really probably love and adore football. Go on, let's go away, Lokes. So, yeah, shouts out to Chloe, first of all, on that one. Imagine I was going to the game. Imagine you're driving up Colchester. Would I have actually turned up there a fucking day early or something? Or have had a bit of a closer look at the old fan. But, guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. Ruben is in the building at Manchester United. Strutting his stuff, looking rather cash, bit of jeans, looks like a bit of a black hoodie he was donning. Ruud van Nistelrooy is gone. Surprising because he laid it on the line. I'm kind of happy to be here. Watching a bit of the old arrows. We've got Rob Cross versus the Gazer of Mohican. Peter Wright. For anyone that likes the old darts out here. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. Shouts out to all of the real ones. Football news, gossip, transfer information. First thing is first. Reece Nelson, who I reckon now is about to start getting a little run in the Fulham team. I reckon there's a bit of a thing going on. I've been told at least 2 clubs in Germany would like to relieve him of his loan with Fulham, complete the rest of the season on loan in Germany. With an obligation to sign the Arsenal 24-year-old winner at the end of the season. So there is a few eyes on Reece Nelson. He did get his first full 90 minutes the other night for Fulham and looked rather decent. Nothing that you're going to say bring back to Arsenal. Emil Smith-Rowe, release clause, buyback clause. Again, 25. Yeah, it's pretty unrealistic that Emil Smith-Rowe is ever going to find his way back to the Arsenal Football Club, no matter how romantic it sounds. Shouts out to Closer. I'm not feeling emotional. But I've actually went to Colchester 24 hours earlier. Imagine I was going to a game. By the way, I meant to cuff you and Stephen the other day. You see this cut that I've been doing with the Arsenal under 21s? Tamworth only at home the other day and got a 0-0 draw. Bet none of you know. Disgraceful. Tell Stephen, hit him on his head. Tamworth 0, Newcastle under 21s 0. Newcastle won 6-5 on penalties. If I'd have known they were playing, I would have done it. How's it called? Gail, if it wasn't for you, I could have sat there on YouTube, yeah? Because what I might have done was clicked play at 7:45, yeah? Go live. Oh, you did know. Go live. You should have went down there. Because you'd have seen a couple of the academy kids at Newcastle, some of the up-and-comings, like, do you know what I mean? Like when I went Stevenage and that, the Butler or the Edgy, who's going to leave Arsenal, he's out of contract at the end of the season, but he's at 21, never made his debut, similar to the striker left us in the summer. What Stromgratz, what's his name? I can't remember. Here's a funny one for you guys. Man United, they want their first signing to be Arsenal number 8, Carl Hein. Stephen was talking to me about him in the summer. Carl Hein, allegedly doing all right in Spain. Now, as the story goes, allegedly, he tried to actually sign Carl Hein off Arsenal a couple of times for Sporting CP. So allegedly, he's always had his eye on Carl Hein. And, well, feeling as an MF now, is Carl Hein going to be the next Martinez, someone that we never actually played? He's going to turn out to be decent. He might play 3 games for us and piss off and then turn out to be the world's best goalkeeper. Is it really just fucking me and Chloe here tonight? Shouts out to you, Closer. Oh, did you watch it? We did go down. Oh, nice one. You never fucking told me. Bastards. Absolute bastards, right. Let's try to get the stream out there a little bit. How disappointing. Shouts out to you, Chloe. How was it being back at work today? Fuck me, that must be hard work going back to work. I've been looking at a couple of driving jobs myself, to be honest with you, but yeah. Don't know. I might beat someone up. Yeah, I didn't think you did. I didn't want to call you a lying bastard. Because you're a good chick, you know what I mean? I didn't think you did. I was wondering, did you even know? Because it's the sort of thing WB would have told me. Did you know Newcastle was playing tonight? Do you know what I mean? And there would have been a couple of the kids at Newcastle that would have been like, watch him, or watch him. Like I like the Elliot Anderson before he pissed off to Newcastle, obviously. To Nottingham Forest, sorry. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. Shouts out to all of my real ones. I knew it. WB said he did put it in the group, but Lee said he didn't care. No, that wasn't that day. That wasn't that day, man. Or maybe it was actually. I can't remember. Was it? Was it really that day? I can't fucking remember. I actually can't fucking remember. So guys, do be liking, do be subscribing if we're new. I'm drinking straight lemon juice and honey here. It's actually quite nice. All right, fair enough. Calm down, calm down, calm down. So where are Tamworth in this group then? Because obviously, if Arsenal do Colchester tomorrow, I do believe we, I don't know, go on to the last 32 or something. How's Tamworth doing in this? I'll have to go look later. What is it actually called? The Richard Johnson's Paint. I can't remember. Actually, you sent me a fucking picture, didn't you? Let's go and have a look at pictures. Oops, what's this I've just received? Just seen that. It just says Football League Trophy. It isn't called that. Oh, hold on. It might be on Certain Sports tomorrow. I think that's actually where I caught it last time, on Certain Sports. All right. Table, stats, more matches, lineup. So this is Group M. Oh my God, I'm trying to press it on your picture. What a dickhead. It isn't, man. It's called something else, man. I remember on my last watch along, I was pissing myself against Wimbledon. John Paint Trophy. I can't remember. I'm going to go and have a look now if I can find it. Cool. Who's with me, people? Under 21. God, it's got a name. And they said it the other day. Bristol Street Motors Trophy. That's what it's called. Bristol Street Motors. The Bristol Street Motors. Fuck off, Chloe. I know he's your husband, but be quiet. Yeah. It did say that at the start as well, Google. Yeah, I mean, they can call it that, but the actual official name of this trophy is, I've already forgotten. Good, isn't it? The Bristol Street Motors Trophy. We're sponsored by them as well. Oh, brilliant! You see it there? There you go. Don't question me, Chloe. Don't question me. You know I'm shit at this. What's that? I thought it was called Claret coming out here saying, you know I'm shit at this, Chloe. Come on. I saw the Tamworth goalkeeper having an interview the other day because of FA Cup success. Who have you got again? Burton. Is it Burton away? I don't even know what division Burton are in. Obviously, that's a bit of a big game because if you was to beat Burton, hey ho, you're in the money spinning draw for the third round, and that's when, you know what I mean. It can become a big game for Tamworth. Like if they was to get an Arsenal or a Man United at home, traditionally what Burton do is they phone the club, the Arsenal, Man United, and say, "Can we actually switch it to your stadium?" Which always makes me think, what a shame, because you're just going to get battered 10-0 now. And if you've got a chance of beating Arsenal, Man United, it would be in your fucked up tin yard of a stadium. But because of money and revenue, you know what I mean? Burton Albion. Yeah, I know it's Burton Albion away, but I'm wondering like what league are they in? And they're in obviously a higher league than you. I think they're a league team, isn't it? It's a shame you can have them at home, you know what I mean? A bit of security like the way you done Huddersfield. So yeah. But best of luck to Tamworth, because that's obviously when it obviously becomes massive money, massive exposures, TV cameras down there, match a fucking there down there. So yeah, this is the big one. Do you know what I mean? Only if you was at home, do you know what I mean? Hopefully though, Burton have got other things to throw. Let's go and have a look what Burton are doing. I'm gonna go and have a look. Let's go find fucking Burton. Gone up for a Burton. Let's just go yesterday. Why is it just showing me ladies football? With all Robin fucking respect. It must be League Two. Just fuck me, Danny. Go and find League Two somewhere. There we go. League One. Let's try League Two. Table. Can I find a team called Burton? I actually can't. Barrow, Bradford. Wait, are these bastards League Two? Surely they're not in League fucking One. League One table. League One. Yeah, fuck. They're joint bottom though. They're at the bottom of Shrewsbury. 8 points. So I tell you what, it's a good time to play them. They've played 14, they've won 1, they've drawn 5, and they've lost 8. In League One. Go on, Gosh. I just looked at your fucking comment. Yeah, but right at the bottom. Proper struggling. So, if there was ever a hope for Old Tamworth FC, it would be that they're trying to concentrate on their league status. Do you know what I mean? League football is your bread and butter, and to get relegated from League One to League Two would probably, as a football club, be quite catastrophic for them. So who knows? Who knows? Do you know what I mean? Tamworth could be right up for it. Right up for it, love. Shouts out to you, closer. 12 minutes in. Who is with me, guys? It's fucking dead out here tonight, isn't it? It is fucking dead. Where is all of the real ones this evening? What day is it? Always remember on Monday. Tuesday, as we know, though, we're definitely going live for Colchester versus Arsenal. Yes, shouts out to you, Chloe. What a drama. Oh, my God. Speak to you about this after. What do you think of fish and chips, Chloe? 3 people lurking or liking, is that girl? Yeah, I noticed that gang member jailed for like 100 and as soon as you said it, everyone ran away. I like that, Chloe. They all ducked. They were like, fuck me. They're watching us. They're watching us. Go on, Chloe. You fucking tell them, love. You fucking tell them. Tell me about it. I do believe I'll duck after about 30 minutes of this game then. I'll try and get out there one more fucking time. Fucking dead quiet out here, innit? Shouts out to you, Closer. Shouts out WB. You done now, innit? Madness, innit? WB notices them things as well, though. Like, WB is well fast onto them sorts of things. Rodney! What's going on, my son? How you doing, my brother? Hope you is all good. The family, etc. How you doing, boys? How's the Arsenal treating you? What's your thoughts? I'm knitting. I can't type. I'm watching last in a series of a program I like. The last in fucking serious. I appreciate that, Linda. Rodney, what's good, my brother? What's good? Arteta. I wish it was like that film. What's that thing where that geezer? Taken. Arteta was taken. Or Paris was taken. Paris has fallen. London has fallen. Arteta has fallen. Bro, he's going to fall. And it's not this whole Edu thing. Like, again, I'd love to know if there was a bit more to this Edu thing on why he left the club. Was you happy with the draw against Chelsea? Well, not really, bros, because, again, I know you don't watch me all the time, but I mean, you'll get the gist of what I'm saying. I've been saying the last 2 seasons when we've looked so great, finishing second, by the way, to Manchester City. This was more, I loved it, but this was more because of the failures of Liverpool at that time, and the failures of Man United, and the failures of Chelsea, all going through of obviously shit seasons. And I did say if Chelsea was to improve, if Liverpool was to start the league well, if Man United was to sack Eric Ten Hag, and now like an Ruben is here, for example, without anyone buying players and doing anything, it's not even transfer time yet. Obviously, January's around the corner, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. With just the normal guys, clubs, guys, teams coming back to the party, yeah, we suddenly don't look as good. Do you know what I mean? our top two seemed as assured. Man City are having their own dramas. Liverpool have started brilliantly. A gaze that's come in from, like, I'm sorry to say, like Maresca from the Championship. You know what I mean? Like Leicester. I'd love to learn to knit. Can't be that fucking hard. But no, not really, bros. I was happy. I knew, obviously, they're not no mugs and blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, it wasn't like they come at us at 100 miles an hour. They didn't piss all over us. They didn't dominate possession and make Raya work hard all game. You know what I mean? The game was there for the taking. The problem is, again, Havertz is still on 4 goals. You know what I mean? Chris fucking Wood is on 8. Danny Welbeck, how many times has people laughed about this guy? He's on 6 or 7 at Brighton. You know what I mean? Liam Delap, the guy from the Man City Academy. Do you remember people said, oh, Ipswich might want Eddie Nketiah? I closed that down. I was like, nah, because they can go and get a gazer from the Man City reserves, even though he's never played a Premier League game. They'll get him. They did. He's already outscored the Arsenal strike force this season. Almost 700 grand a week worth of Keir Havertz and whatever, Gabriel Jesus. Fucking ridiculous. So yeah, thank you WB. If you haven't started to like, please start, and please start subscribing. Shout out to WB, my real one. Definitely got to do a couple. I've been talking to WB about other foodie things for the channel and that, and either just straight cooking, like teach your brother how to cook, teach your sister. Do you know what I mean? I record myself. I want to do some rate my takeaway things as well, like bit of vegan. Get WB with me. He'll try the meat, I'll try the veg, if you like. I just do cat blankets or scarves. Interesting. Cats must be fucking well away. Cats must be well away. But guys, do be liking, do be subscribing if we is new. League-wise, Nottingham Forest next. But this international break, like, why is there never international break? Why? And that's one thing I forgot. WB. I know Saka and Rice have pulled out. Could you tell me if Odegaard has gone to the Norway squad? Norway international squad. Let me quickly try and find out. Norway. Yes, all right, cool. That means I don't have to. Thank you, WB. And California, considering they're both injured. But I bet Odegaard has gone. If Odegaard has gone, yeah, on the strength of playing one game for us, I'm going to be fucking pissed. Fucking hell, Phil. Linda's in it, NWB. Well done, Sam. Anyway, Como midfielder, guys. Nico Paz. He has a €6 million release clause. He's 20 years old, and he's been doing bits under me and Yui's friend, Cesc Fabregas, at Como in Italy. Remember, me and Yui have been saying, keep your eyes on Fabregas. Como slightly punching above their weight in Serie A. Obviously, Fabregas got them promoted. So that's Como midfielder, Nico Paz, 20 years old, £6 million release clause, thriving, as I've been told, under Cesc Fabregas in Italy. Shouts out to you, UE. What are you saying, my brother? Bro, we're fucked. We're doomed, bro. That's it. We're done as a football club. I remember you heard it from me first. And I'm going to be right. Bro. After Eddie, and I know you kind of had a soft spot for Eddie, and I don't blame him for everything. And who knows, maybe he left because of people like Calafiore and Mourinho, Neto, Sterling. It will come out in the wash one of these days, isn't it? It really will, I'm sure of it. Because the timing of it is horrible. Yeah, bros, horrible. And WB has just confirmed it. Naked knitting. Hold on, I love it, Linda. I love it. See what I mean? Calafiore, please check him next. Because if he's been called up for Italy, I'll have to say wow. But anyway, Como midfielder, Nico. He ruined us, innit? Bro, did you just see a couple of times? on his left foot. Yeah, the way he'd whipped in a couple of crosses. Colwill should have scored one. Then the goal. Do you know what I mean? He is a good player. And as I said, bro, what made me warm to him in the end, you see where he's fast and he has got an eye for a goal. He could have been a backup for Martinelli and Saka. He could have played both sides. But more importantly, yeah, when your strikers refuse to score, he could have went up front. Victor Gyökeres as well. News on this guy. He does want to follow Amore, Ruben, to the Premier League. Again, it is written contractually that Ruben Amore cannot buy no one from Sporting this January. Emil Smith Rowe, buyback clause revealed. Who cares? Here's a funny one, guys. Ruben Amore's first signing at Man United is going to be Arsenal number 12, I'm going to say, on loan in Spain, Carl Hein. Now, the story that I've been told is he likes Carl Hein, thinks he's the next Emi Martinez. He's been watching him in the Arsenal reserves and under 21s and going out on loan. And apparently, he's tried to buy him over the last couple of seasons for Sporting CP. Unsuccessfully. Bastone. No California. Delamane. Shout out to you, WB. So California, yeah. Obviously a real injury. But Mr. Brittle himself. Carl Hein, though. Could it be true? He'll be Man United's first signing. Imagine if he turned out to be another Emi Martinez. Rice and Saka, not in the England squad. Brilliant. Mohamed Kudus has been linked with Arsenal. Allegedly, he's saying if it is time to go at West Ham, no problem. But I love London. Hint, hint. Victor Gyökeres can't join Man United until the summer. Kolo Muani and Osman Dembele both have been made available for loan from PSG this January. But it would be a loan with an obligation. Arsenal and Man United both want Osman Diamonde. Now, this is a defender I've spoke about loads of times on the channel. 20, possibly about turn 21. Plays for Sporting, obviously, and the Ivory Coast. I've watched him play in the African nations, which he didn't have the greatest of tournaments, but I still liked him. And I've always thought this is a guy we should take a punt on, especially around 30, 40 million euros. Allegedly, again, on Monday, he is going to be linked with everyone from his own club or his old club, but has been linked. If Arsenal want to do something, I suppose we better get a move on because, again, Amore cannot sign no one from Sporting this January. But Arsenal and Man United both want Osman Diamonde. Ruben, it's official. It's done, guys. What is your thoughts? What is your thoughts? Grealish could be done at Manchester City. Word on road is Villa are after a number 10 creative midfielder, and Unai Emery thinks his team is almost ready for a title challenge. A 50 million January move to Aston Villa may not be out of the question. Man United would consider a loan offer for Joshua Azerxe. Christopher Nkunku is unhappy at Chelsea. Man United and Ruben Amore is watching the situation closely. Keep an eye on this one, guys. And I did say Man City would sign a quality midfielder. 26-year-old Real Madrid gangbanger of a midfielder, because I do like him. Federico Valverde has been linked with Man City and an £80 million January move. Dewsbury Hall, that's Keenan, the guy that signed, who come from Leicester to Chelsea with Maresca, obviously getting no game time at Chelsea. Aston Villa, loan link with a £20 million summer obligation. And Salah, I'm staying at Liverpool to the end of the season. I want to end my Liverpool career on a high. One more title, please. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing if one is new. Right, where are we in the comments? Rodney, there's what I would say. I feel good, man. Lovely. Now, he's a baller. He is, bros. He showed that to us the other day. The goal, a couple of beautiful left-footed crosses. Let's see if Chelsea use him properly. Is he working for Crimbo? Yeah, I bet, mate. No, mate, I don't think anyone's that dumb. Like someone was saying, the Jesus is linked with Newcastle. Someone goes to me, why don't we give them 50 million Jesus? I'm like, mate, it would take more like 80 million Jesus. Do you know what I mean? Jesus isn't worth much money, I'm afraid to say. We could never get our 45 mil back on it. What are we going to say to the prospective buyer? He scores 20, 30 goals a season. Well, you know, factually, he doesn't. He's got no selling point. He's worth 20. So, yeah, West Ham would laugh you out of town. It's Christmas. There's no auto. Of course there is. You just have to use it a bit more. Work hard, play hard. Rogers. What's that supposed to mean? Work hard, play hard. Rogers. Is that for the Celtic manager? Am I missing something? Play very hard. Give us Saliba on 20 million, and then you can have kudos. Oh, Saliba, if he does leave the mighty Arsenal, bros, there's only 1 or 2 clubs in the world he would ever consider playing for. Oh, and there's them signs for Linda. And Phil get all upset now. Odegaard half fit. I know, bros. System player. That there is the epiphany. If I was silly enough not to know what your terminology meant in system player, fuck me. Hold on. There's a dictionary. Look up system player. There is actually a picture of Odegaard. System player. Unlike Arda Güler, who could get into Real Madrid's system, or has played more and scored more and assisted more in 4 months than Odegaard did in 7 seasons. Just saying. He couldn't fit into that system, but he fits into Arsenal's perfectly for whichever reason. Do you know what I mean? He's an everyone that needs a bit of competition. You know what I mean? Yeah, what's up with Odegaard, this Trossard? I'm sure he wasn't unsettled by a word of a move. Before we signed Timber, how much did you know about him? Is he a signing that you trusted from the start? That means you mustn't have watched me, because I'm sure UE could answer this. I said Timber's really good, blinding for Ajax, wonderful in that run. Let's see, do you remember when Tottenham got to the final, Man City? Do you know when Ajax got to the semis and that? Under Ten Hag, in fact. They had a couple of good years. Oh, I knew very much about him. So as I told everyone factually, UE, please back this up. He doesn't play left back. He doesn't play centre back. He doesn't play defensive midfield. Fraudulent. I've only ever seen him play at right back. I did say I didn't know if he was really an international. They've got Frimpong, a right back, who could be better. Scores a silly amount of goals in Germany and assists a silly amount of goals in Germany. Dumfries is probably their number 1 right back. So I question how much experience he really had. And in a nutshell, I knew there was a lot of potential. But again, I'm scared of people from Holland, as I've already said. Like when Liège would say, get that striker Jimenez from Slot's old team, Feyenoord. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, no, I don't trust people from the divisor, as I say. I was a lot more comfortable with Timber than Calafiore. Like, come on, haven't you heard me scream about Calafiore? Who? Mourinho. Who? Never said that once about Timber, bros. Knew exactly who Timber was. Timber's got a brother that's a central midfielder that's doing quite well in Holland. Bros, you know I know nutty amounts of football. Good question, but trust, I wouldn't say trusted from the start, but potential-wise, I knew he was brilliant. Like, you know, Gorkrez has never played Champions League football until this season under Ruben in his life. Never played European football. Timber's pretty much had European football since the day he was born at Ajax. Do you know what I mean? And Champions League football at that, and good runs in it, and winning the title season out at Ajax until Ten Hag left. So yeah, I was a lot more comfortable with it. And the last thing I did say is he won't come in to be a right back because of Ben White. He's coming in to be a left back. But yeah, interesting question, WB. I hope you like the answer. Trossard, Mr. Sitter. Trossard's a wanker. Danny, I remember David Rocastle. Quite remember what and who represent these players. Now, don't know nothing of that quote. Sorry, Danny, remember Dave Rocastle? Quite remember who you are, what you are. Okay, yeah. Only people like there was a documentary recently, Ian Wright walking through the estate where him and Rocastle used to train. I done an actual video at the Emirates the other day. I did point out Rocastle on the Hall of Fame. I'll have to send it to you later on because I did make a note. Cause I was like Vieira, Henry, I was talking about legends, and then yeah, I had to pause in for David Rocastle. A guy, yeah, that cried, and David Dean cried when he had to sell him to Chelsea or Leeds at the time. A little bit before me, but yeah, don't ever get it twisted. Number 7, I know how much of a legend he was. Guys, 11 of us here. Do be liking, do be subscribing. Shouts out to Craig, David Rocastle, a real one. System player, bruvs. Yeah, I don't know if they'd want to sell to Man United, but you know what I mean? Stranger things have happened, but what I definitely have heard is Christopher Nkunku isn't loving life at Chelsea. 9 points behind the pool, and yeah, Robbie still playing, will win it. He's a dickhead, bruv. Like, seriously, as I'm saying, certain people's opinions I don't respect. Daniel Hido, our German correspondent, how are you? Still no contracts for Musiala. Have you heard anything more? What's going on with Florian Wirtz? Obviously, Bayer Leverkusen ain't having the same sort of season as last year. 100%, bruv. 100%. Work hard and play even harder, Linda. Definitely Rodney, my brother. To be honest with you, I thought we were shit against Chelsea. What he does do is, for some reason, I don't know if it's just like Premier League defenders ain't used to him, because he's definitely not known as a goal-scoring midfielder. He seems to fucking come in and seem to have a headed or a chance straight away from like a corner or a free kick. I don't know. That's what I've noticed. I'm going to answer that with a question. Do you think Ben White can win us the title? In a nutshell, I believe Timber, to see the best of him at Arsenal Football Club, he has to dispense Ben White at right back. The thing is, right back, Ben White isn't a very good centre back, and he probably couldn't play left back the way Timber can adapt. So you're probably not going to see that happen. But again, Timber has played a couple of times for us at right back, and I do believe he'll be a very good right back at Arsenal. Maybe that was the plan this summer. Calafore left back, Timber right back. Who knows? Calafore shaky, made of glass like Kieran Tierney. Luco was good. Yeah, man. Not bad, my brother. How are you? What's your thoughts? Evening, Vic. No, mate. I haven't been to any games this season. Do you know what it is? Sorry, man. I'm a big old tart, innit? I'm not getting cold down here much right about now, mate. It needs to get a bit warmer. Imagine me getting drenched, fucking soaking through the rain at the Emirates. I'd go nuts. Imagine we lost or drew, and I went to the game. Oh, mate, I'd go nuts. You and me know this club how this club works. Also know Arteta is not the one for us, but nobody at the club actually cares about winning major honours, so Arteta will stick around for as long as he can. Fact. Absolutely great. And again, I know. Like day one, I didn't want him in. I didn't have nothing nice to day one. Even the day before he was appointed, I was like, yeah, this is the end of Arsenal. Like, shit player, shit geezer, Pep's mate. Don't make him a manager. Do you know what I mean? And it broke my heart. It broke my heart when we signed him, to be honest with you. And it was even worse when we were bringing him back as a manager. Brilliant point, Craig. And that's what I'm saying. This is why we're screwed now. Because love or hate Edu, I ain't really got an opinion either way. This was a chance now to get the yes man bullshit out of our club. Someone should have been, even though I love the Wenger and Henry or Vieira, for example, it should have been someone independent, someone with nothing to do with Arsenal. someone that probably would have just come in. If it was like a David Dean, someone out of love, like, yeah, you love it. Or just someone who's ruthless and business minded and just does this as a job, you know, working 9 till 5, but he's the bollocks, the bee's knees. Someone would have come in and said, right, I'll tell you, you spent this much, like, you know what I mean? I'm going to make it public that you've actually got 18, 24 months as of the day of my arrival to win something major. Do you know what I mean? And major does mean Champions League or league, or fuck off. Do you know what I mean? He's been there 5, and every 2 years on top, say we appointed someone tomorrow or January the 1st as a new CEO, director of football, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Say from there, you've got 18 months or 2 years from the day of my appointment to make sure this club is on the map. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, Craig, to answer your question fully, I believe now it's Wenger style. The Kronkers would only take aim and fire at this guy is because he can do what he likes. He can run the whole club from top to bottom. He can even pick the sporting director. He probably sacked Eddie, if you want the truth. I've got suspicions of what's going on with Eddie. He probably sacked Eddie. Eddie was probably cussing him about the Calafiore, the Mourinho, do you know what I mean? Then again, Eddie's Brazilian. What Brazilians did he bring to this club? Pablo fucking blowjob Mari and Mark Renos. Tyler, what's good, my brother? So, Craig, I believe the Emirates would have to be half built, which again, you know what I mean? There's a lot of, as Roy Keane would say, prawn eating sandwiches. That's not, that would take time to happen. So, yeah, like Wenger, drop out of Champions League football. So let's say we finished 5th this year. I reckon like Zebedee, the writing would be on the wall. And if we finish 5th the season after, for example, like Wenger, he'd be out of a job. Because Wenger would fucking still be there now. If Wenger was getting us Champions League football, remember, that was a trophy. That was the agreement between them. Probably contractually. All he had to do was finish top 4, Wenger. And the Kronkers are beautiful, happy owners. Champions League revenue and football every single season. So I believe the requirement at Arsenal is top 4. And after he finally got it, God forbid he loses it now. So yeah. Craig, have a little think about that tonight. Would you sacrifice this and next season, perhaps? Or this season and halfway through next? Because then if he wasn't top or second, you know what I mean? Halfway through, they'll probably do the Wenger special, announce at Christmas that it was his last season. Tyler, what's good, my brother? Evening, and you want, girl? Good week, girl. Lovely, lovely. So, yes, Jack Grealish, guys, still a fucking talented footballer inside him. Could be leaving Man City as early as January. Man City want to get a midfielder to replace the injured Rodri. Federico Valverde has been linked. Who's going to fill the club? Who do you want as an owner? See, it's actually hard to say because a lot of people thought Abramovich, you know what I mean? It could have been all funny and oil money, and then the way it ended there. Plus, he was brilliant for Chelsea. He loved it. He turned up at home games, pissing rain, you know what I mean? Sacked people if he thought they didn't play good. Like, that was a guy that was results driven and just wanted the best for Chelsea Football Club. And you can see what they won and what we didn't in his time there. So, yeah, someone with like Abramovich amounts of money, or like the people at Man City, just winners, boss. Just winners. Do you know what I mean? Not people that do booky things. Because if you look at Stan Kroenke's career, he does a lot of booky things. Like he'll lift the football club or one of his franchises, as they're called, and he'll lift them up and move them to another state of America because financially he reckons they'll make more money. So that's like picking up Arsenal and taking us to fucking Greenwich and putting us under a dome somewhere. Do you know what I mean? And I'm telling you what, if this was the days of back in Highbury, you know what I mean? Who knows, man? Who knows what you could have tried? It's not on Forest, but it's a disgusting international break. I think we return on the 23rd of November. Not on Forest. Interesting point, Tyler. We do, bros. And again, if you did want a Victor Gorkarez, I think your only chance is January, even though I don't think Sporting would love to lose him in January because I have no hope of winning the Portuguese title. Isaac, a guy I really like. I'll try and move mountain and hills to get him. Again, January would be very awkward. But again, I don't know. It's like, yeah, something has to give with the sort of money that Jesus and Havertz is on. Like, we fucked up. Surely not Forest at home, brothers, even though they're right behind us in the league. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's probably going to be Edu's new club. Fuck that for a laugh, brothers, because if we don't get a result against Forest, fuck me. The wheels are properly coming off this old Arteta ship. And I'll say that for a fact. Because, yeah, Arteta's giving me mental health out here. And you know what? The whole Edu thing is spooky. And as I said, the second he was sacked, as soon as I got on the stream at 10 p.m, we're going to go for a yes man. And it's going to be Arteta's choice. And it'll be like a Mertesacker or a Rosicky. Both of them allegedly having talked to the club. Not an Henry, not a Vieira. Not someone with clout. And WB, yeah, just an owner. Like even the Todd geezer at Chelsea, love or hate him, bros, he's given managers billions. Decent manager, they'd already be winning the league. An owner that don't fucking, yeah. Fuck me, that lemon tea's freezing. Like, I don't know anything about this Spotify guy when apparently he wanted to launch a bid of Arsenal. But again, if you just go look at Google or something, 10 minutes, you can see, does he invest in his other companies? Has he got any other sporting clubs, franchises, whatever interests across the world? You know what I mean? But yeah, someone from America that has no idea about football and then just sort of sends his son, Josh, to run the ship, you know what I mean? Yeah, not really good enough. When you're going to do something like that, kind of like the, what are they called? The Fenway group, whatever, at Liverpool, them Americans. They're just like Conker. They know fuck all about the English Premier League and English soccer. But they've won Champions Leagues, they've won league titles because they've got a team of people. Do you know what I mean? Whether it was that Rick Parry and, you know what I mean, bringing Jurgen Klopp. And the director of football, the people that got Salah, Mane, the winger from Southampton, for example. You know, if you don't know about football yourself and you're just a billionaire and you want to be Cronker and invest, you know what I mean? You have to have that solid team around you. Not like Richard Garlick, probably a cocksucking lawyer, or that Vinny guy, fucking, I don't know, some fucking, what did he work at Tesco's as fucking a CEO? Like, fuck off. Fuck you doing at Arsenal, guys? What does fucking tomato sauce at Tesco or fucking eggs have to do with fucking, you know what I mean? Premier League football, bollocks. So yeah, this was the key for me. This was the sign, and this is the could be the failures of the club now, and hopefully Arteta's downfall. Because again, this is actually the reason why we're doing it. Arteta would not want a guy with power, a person respected, an Henry, a Vieira, an Arsene Wenger, for example, coming in. And he wouldn't want someone coming in like, I don't know, what's that guy at Man United I've just hired? Not Wilcox, the other one. From Man City. Berardi, whatever. These guys come into football clubs to get results, and they do it to get results immediately. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Arteta wouldn't have wanted to work with someone like that because they would have started then going over Arteta's head and making the signings for him because he's shit at it. Calafiore, Mourinho. guy that owns Fulham is richer than Stan Kroenke. Well, give or take, anyway, Stan Kroenke is the one still with the tools. He's got a club that is currently in the top four. I'm not saying you're making an example, Arsenal to Fulham. What I'm saying is Kroenke would have bought Arsenal for more than that geezer bought Fulham, I'd imagine. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is he's got a bigger bit of fish to fry. And again, like the Fenways, bruds. Do you know what I mean? When they realised Klopp was leaving, bruds, they started getting new CEOs in, new this, new that. Do you know what I mean? They got their old geezer back that was successful and won them the title in the Champions League with Klopp. They realised they're losing Klopp. They've got to do something. Arsenal didn't think, oh, fuck it, we're losing Edu. Love or hate him. Rosicky? I wonder what's he done since he left Arsenal. And Mertesacker is just a cunt. He was there watching Arteta sending a centre-half. Remember, he was a centre-half by trade, allegedly. Going on loan. And we're buying Pablo Mari. For what? For fucking what? But yeah, all this talk of Arsenal making the Emirates bigger, see, that is now a Kroenke thing to do. And I heard the day we moved into the Emirates, because of the sunlight and the wanker people and the residents of Highbury, we could never expand it. Imagine he tried to move Arsenal out of the Emirates, down to another part of London or out of London to make it cheaper. He's done that with his clubs. And remember, he does 100% own this club. And he does things very calculatedly. So he made sure he owned that club 100% and then picked up. And I remember that fans were rioting and going mad. Well, we're never going to another game. We can't afford to go, like, I don't know, from Houston over to fucking New York to watch a home game. That'd be like moving Arsenal to fucking Scotland. Arsenal, the home of Glasgow. All right. So at least he's had some experience. So Sparta Prague, I do know who they are. I do know they sometimes kickball in your Conference League. Has he signed one player or sold one player at a massive profit to make you think, all right, well, he's good at buying, he's good at selling? Because I can't think of one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like a Shakhtar Donetsk will come along and sell a Mudrak for 70, 80 million pounds. Like, has he done anything like that, for example? What's up, man? You live on my channel? Yo, hello. And nobody wants to talk to me. Hello. That's strange. No. Again, I don't know. So at least he's had experience. Remember, Arteta never managed a club in his life. So, okay, he's got experience in the role. Brilliant. He's got experience, but what's the good experience? Yeah, I'm awake. I'm live on my channel. What's on? Not really. And that's like, on and off there. But what do you mean? As in, I'm not very technical. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. But I'll tell you a better way, mate. You just need. I'll show you something better. I can't say. I'll phone you straight back after my live, and you just need like the way I want to do it. Like, I'll call you back after the stream. Yeah, yeah, I'm doing one now. But I'm coming off now anyway. All right, easy. No, it's fine. All the birds are gone. Vicky's gone. Linda's gone. But yeah, WB, if you get my drift, I want. Has he done anything of significance? I will go and look at that though. I didn't know he was actually working at Sparta Prague as the sporting director. So nice one for that. Mertesacker has obviously had no experience. He's worked with us either under 18 manager or something. I don't know what gives him the right to be our replacement for Edu. Don't you think Wenger would be great for the role? He genuinely loved the club as well. It burnt him so much when Arsenal sacked him, but he literally could never take another job in football. I don't think he hasn't been asked numerous times to come into management, international management. France have tried it. I think Saudi Arabia, Qatar have tried it. You know what I mean? A couple of Premier League clubs have tried it. And he said no. 22 years at one club, innit? It gets into your blood. And again, whether he'll go on a TV or admit it, if you asked him on the street now, Wenger would jump at the chance to come back to Arsenal. He knows football on a global and world scale. It would be good for a lot of things, in my opinion. Probably give Arteta the kick up the arse that he probably requires. But guys, it's time for me to go. WB, you're the man of the match. What is your final thought? I don't know. It seems like you're a bit relaxed. I don't know what like the Akers' opinion on the world of like a Rosicky or a Mertesacker. I can't believe it. Like there should be people that want this role going public right now. Like, yeah, man, I'll take that role at Arsenal. Kind of put the ball under pressure to employ someone proper. We're gonna fuck this up. But yeah, I will go and look at what this geezer's done at Sparta Prague, how long he's been there, what signings he has bought and sold and overseen in the time that he's been at Sparta Prague. So guys, do be getting the likes on the video, do be subscribing if you're new, shouts out to all the real ones, and yeah, we shall continue this again. Oh yes, tomorrow guys, 7:45 live. Colchester versus the Arsenal under 21s. Come on, the Arsenal 21s. Hopefully we get some good views on that. So see you at between 7:30 and 7:45 live tomorrow night. Colchester, Arsenal under 21s. The future is bright. The future is Arsenal. Peace out, people.